They say I held up the Santa Fe stage with nothing but a cold hard stare, that I left the banker in Silverton begging for his life in the town square. They got posters on the post office wall with the price that's climbing high, for the man with the shadow for a soul and the storm in his eye. But the greatest theft I ever pulled, the one they'll never understand, was the night I didn't take the gold, I stole a woman's hand. I rode into her quiet valley, hiding from a posse's chase, a wounded dog with empty pockets and shame upon my face. She found me by her willow creek, not with a rifle but a bow. She saw the outlaw in my fever and she started making my soul whole. She has no name, she has no past, just nursed the poison out. And in that quiet sunlit room is where my doubt began to doubt. I've got a bandit heart, rusted steel and reckless heart, made for empty trails and getting lost in the dark. It only knew the language of the trigger and the run, till it tried to rob the sunshine and got blinded by the sun. Now this bandit heart's a hostage in a peaceful, quiet land, held for ransom by the gentle, confiscating touch of her hand. I see the sheriff in my dreams, his badge a shining silver moon. I feel the itch of distant mountains calling for me, and too soon the man I was is screaming from the canyon of my past, saying love is just a bigger vault and this calm will never last. But then she hums a simple tune while needing evening bread, and the wanted man inside me just lays down his weary head. I've got a bandit heart, rusted steel and reckless heart, made for empty trails and getting lost in the dark. It only knew the language of the trigger and the run, till it tried to rob the sunshine and got blinded by the sun. Now this bandit heart's a hostage in a peaceful, quiet land, held for ransom by the gentle, confiscating touch of her hand. Sometimes I catch her looking at my hands, the scars the irons left. She traces one and doesn't flinch of all the mysteries, that's the theft. She stole my right to be a ghost, she stole my need to hide. She saw the bounty on my head and called a hunter from inside. She's a law I can't outrun, the pardon I don't deserve. The only sentence I will serve is a peace her presence preserve. Yeah, I've got a bandit heart, but it's being reformed and beat, forced to learn a slower rhythm from a steady, gentle beat. It only knew the language of the trigger and the run, but it tried to rob the sunshine and got blinded by the sun. This bandit heart surrendered on this peaceful, quiet land. My life of crime is over by the mercy of her hand. The greatest outlaw in the West was undone by a moment of rest, and a love he didn't steal, but one that quietly healed.